SCDF was activated for a case of excavator that had caved in at the work site at about 8:42 this morning. So when our rescuers arrived at site, we actually did an assessment of the situation and found that because the excavator had actually went over a hollow void at a construction at a building site that it was tearing down, it had caved in together with the debris, and the driver's cabin of the excavator had been pressed against a reinforced concrete beam. So that made the situation very dangerous and difficult for an immediate rescue effort. What we had to do was to use another excavator to anchor the excavator that had caved in, so that we render it safe and immobile before our rescuers could go in. Now, because of the excavators that were on site this morning were all 20-ton excavators, the same class as the excavator that caved in, we had to bring in another vehicle of a heavier capacity. So that vehicle came, it's about 160 tons, and a lot of time was spent to rig up the thing to make sure it's safe before we could use it to using a system of chains and shackles to hook onto the caved-in excavator and render it safe. So after that, we had used another excavator with a hydraulic cutter attached to slowly cut away the concrete beams and the concrete flooring that were pressing against the driver's cabin. And once that was done successfully, we were able to go in, do some further fine cutting to gain access into the cabin and remove the casualty. So once we had done that, paramedics had assessed the casualty and declared him dead at 1403 hours. That's the end of my brief.